What is going on, guys? Welcome to the 10th episode of Parkitect. We're still doing Haven, and today we got a few things that we have to complete, which is also why this episode is actually pretty long. Now the first thing is a monorail, which I'm building here, and the monorail will help us get guests to the other end of the park, because right now the coaster, the Giga coaster that we built last time, is not doing as good as I expected. Actually, it is struggling just to even keep the revenue at high enough to earn itself, to earn in the money that we spend on the maintenance. So that is what I'm hoping that the monorail will fix. And secondly, later on in the episode, if you haven't noticed already from the thumbnail, we will be building a new log flume. And the log flume, I wanted to do that because I felt like it fits in so well with the area over there. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk much in these time lapses because I always do that. So for this one, I will just play you guys some nice music, and hopefully you will enjoy it while watching me build what I wanted to build. But in this time lapse, we will be constructing both of the stations for the monorail, and just tuning it up a bit, and then we will be going into some live play where we will be talking about the log flume and some of the decoration around the log flume. And then the second time lapse will be sort of decorating the entire log flume ride. So definitely a good episode this time, so do stay around to watch the entire episode if you want to. And thank you for joining as always. Well, hopefully this monorail will help us with our goal of getting more people over here. It looks like it already. The game has just been running for a bit after the time lapse, and I've made a few changes. I just quickly added a toilet to this building because I felt like we needed a toilet over here. The other one is there, so it's always good having a lot of toilets for your guests. Well, anyway, the other station building that I haven't showed, I just built this off screen. Not really sure if I'm liking it, but I guess it's okay. It is this one. More style towards the small little main street thing we got going over here, but I'm not really feeling it right now, so we might have to redo this later. I feel like we have quite a lot of stuff that we have to redo in the future. Some over here as well, but it's all good. It's all good for now, and I think we might have to retire this coaster as well at some point. But like the rest of the stuff, we're gonna do it later. Not right now. For now, this coaster is good along with the rest of the stuff. So we pretty much got all of this area going now. So we just need to make it popular. And yes, we made this monorail, but we also need some attractions over here for people to enjoy. And I really want to build a log flume, so I feel like that is what we are gonna do. The money is just flowing into the park right now, so that is a great success indeed. So I actually want to go ahead and just buy a big plot of land right here that we can use for the log flume ride. Good. So buy all of this land, spend some money on that, and then see, we should have the log flume in here somewhere. It might be water rides. Oh yes, good. Now the idea was that maybe we could have some sort of a station right here, and then just have it go up, and then the final splash. But then we would have to go this way because I wanna make a station right here, and then go up, and then make the splash here. But that is actually gonna be pretty hard, you know. And we could do it like this. Just start by placing down this station. I feel like that could go right there. Nice. That's all right. And then if we just start out by removing some of these trees because they really annoy me. Good. Get those out of the way. And then, oh, how do we do this, boys? How do we do this? Because I want the final splash to come down here next to the water, which I think would look pretty dope if we do it like that. If we just move the entire station here once, get these errors out of the way. Jesus Christ, that is a lot of error codes. Yeah. So if we like build the log flume right here, I guess let's go ahead and do so. That is pretty decent. No, not that big. Maybe just an S-bend, really. We definitely have to buy more land. So if we grab all of this land as well, like we should have enough now. And then just lower the ground here a bit. Bring this in a bit more. Good. And then have sort of just a slow start to it with some heavy scenery and stuff like that. I think that's a pretty good start. And then if we no, what is going on? Nope. Then we want to chain. We want to chain right here. And can this work though? You know what? Lower this ground a bit more. Lower this bit. And then lower all of this. Good. And then we no. Well, that is actually cool that you can build a chain like that, but I don't think that is all that much realistic. So let's not do that. And then bring this one around. Have it go into water again. Perfect. And I want to buy this land as well because I don't want all of these sharp edges and stuff. I want to eliminate those as much as possible. So if we bring this one up there, good. And then what we could do is like bring it in here. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. So built that one. Have a small S-bend, good. And then just bring it just a little bit to give it some speed. This is perfect, even though it is a very, very freaking long ride now. And I'm not sure if I am liking that, but it's good. Let's just go with it. And how high do we want the drop to be? We don't want it to be too big. Like, it's not some mad machine that we're trying to build. We're just trying to build a really nice looking log flume. This is quite high though, but we'll manage. It's all good. Then one more and a little turn, and now here we go. How much curvature do we want though? Guess this is all right. Yeah, this is perfect. This is so good. But now, you know what I just noticed? That the log flume can actually go into the ground pretty much. So, you know what? Let's just change. No. I am destroying everything right now. Good. Change it from here. Perfect. And then see if we can actually not bring this down. There we go. Just fix this land as well. Have the S-bend come in again. Perfect. And that way, and then these ought to connect. Oh, the autocomplete function is doing stuff right now, which it's not supposed to do. There we go. Can we this look? Oh wow! You can use the launch sections on log flumes. That is dope indeed. No one will notice that. That is perfect. Good. So now I wanna. Where do we have the digging tool? Wow, I am struggling hard right now with this. I want to bring the water out to here. And then I sort of want some water on the platform itself. So if we do it like this, good. Yeah, I'm liking this. I am liking this a lot. Let's just push this out a bit. And should we have just a chain lift here? I suppose. We can actually round this off quite well. I'm not really liking this chain lift though. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Remove this bit. And bring it back in. And we can actually make the station just a tiny bit longer. We want a really big station so that we can have a lot of flumes or logs on it. And I feel like if we put the queue there, and then I want to bridge above this part just so that we can have the guests get soaked if that is what they want. So now I sort of want this on a smaller slope. Oh my god, how do we do this in a good manner? Oh no, not there. I want this built from there. Good. Let's bring this one up. That leaves quite a lot of room for just to see the splash, but do you get soaked if you stand there? Because I feel like the real splash happens here. So ideally I would have to put this further back. Oh my god, this is so hard. Don't really know how we... Should we just go with this? Yeah, let's do that. And then bring out the queue. We want the queue to go. We want the queue to go this way, or that way rather, because I want this entire bit to be sort of a cave-looking thing, And then it would be so awesome to have the cube go like around that cave. Just over here, and the entrance right there. Perfect. We now got the lock from. Let's just test it out already and see how it does. Oh, that is a lot of locks. Should we just go with 9? Or should we do 10? Let's just do 10 so that we can make a ton of money. Turn up the price already. And while it tests, let's just start building. Now, the thing I really want to do here is like just have a ton of rocks first of all. Let's just go to nature and isolate the rocks. Good. And then see if we can do sort of build around the entire thing just with a bunch of rocks. I think that's a pretty good idea. Now we could have this as a sort of a cave looking thing. So have it come out here and cave this area off, and then this will be a free area, and maybe start the caves somewhere like right here again. And then this will go above the cave. Please just get up. There we go. So most of these, this bit will ride like on top of the cave, and then create a bigger cave right here, where the cave ends over here, and then the people will come out of the cave in sort of a drop. But it's just gonna be such a freaking huge rock wall that we have to build. I hope that it will not look too unrealistic, but we'll have to see. Because that is one giant drop, and I'm actually pretty excited to see how much the speed will be out of there. But let's just go with this for now. I feel like the idea is pretty good. If you just start out by bumping up the size on this one, wow, that is one big rock. Oh shoot. And get this filled all the way in. Like, we might as well just use some of these big pieces and start that way, because that really eliminates a lot of work. And then just make them progressively smaller and smaller, just so that it doesn't just look stupid with 5 huge rocks and nothing else. Maybe we can actually grab this one and make it just a bit smaller, and yep, perfect. We also need this one, but I hope you guys sort of get the idea, because if you do, I think this would be a pretty good time to start the next time lapse, to be honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and see you in the time lapse. Alright, well that is the log flume done for now. It simply just needs a station and a ton of scenery. But I think I'll be doing that off screen because we have done so much building in this video and very little talking. And just, yeah, some live play. So I feel like the mission with this area and the rest here is just to give it a ton of theming. Like we need a lot of bushes and stuff like that because I want it to just be... look like a bit of a rough nature scenery something area. So I really just wanna go nuts with the nature and sort of have it look like nature has just taken over, and really give it a sort of an exploration feel, a bit like the car ride actually. Only that this one is a bit more generic and calm themed. This one has to be a bit wilder, and maybe we can have some waterfalls and stuff like that going on with some of the effects. I chose not to create a cave that the train comes out of simply because the lift hill is just too big in my opinion. That would look stupid because the park is somewhat small, so I don't really see how that would fit, to be honest. But one thing we still have to do though is for sure to connect the rock parts here, or not really connect this, but just bring them together and, you know, like paint some of the rocks here just to get a bit of a variation to it really. As you can see, like just these small details will make this area look so much better, and it really doesn't take much effort to repaint some of the rocks. So I really feel like you should do so if you want your area just to have a bit more advanced detail or a bit additional layers of detail. I don't know if you can say so. But anyways, I think that is good for now because that is sort of what we want. So we now have a new log flume, we have a new monorail. So where do we go from here? I sort of want to stop the expansion that we get going on at the moment because we are just expanding over and over and over right now, and maybe have a look at the rats that we actually do have, because I want to replace Looper. I'm not really happy about the coaster. The coaster itself has a nice little layout and looks good, but it doesn't perform all that well. If we go in here into money, okay, it actually have had some pretty good months here lately, but it usually were around like 320, 360, 400 something. As you can see, it is dropping again. So I sort of want to replace it, and what I want to replace it with is the Gaslauer vertical drop coaster there, which is a really nice coaster and has some really good elements that we can work with. So I'm pretty sure that will be the next mission to build one of those. We have a lot of different designs in here, but they all require so much space, and I don't really feel like we have that right now. We could buy it, but I wanna slow down the expansion a bit right now, because every time we expand we have so much more room that we have to decorate, and it just takes so much time to build. And in that way the game will just end up being time lapses and nothing else but just time lapses. And time lapses are good, don't get me wrong, but we want to keep it varied just a little bit. It would be really nice. Can we look up something like fire maybe? Fire jet. What does that look like? Because I wanna I want some sort of a bonfire in here. I don't know if we can create that. Let's just try it. Put the fire down there, and then we must have some pillars somewhere. If we grab, like, what if we grab these cornices right here and grab these half slope one? Literally don't know if this will work, but it's worth a try at least. And then if we just lower these, oh, I can't see anything because of the numbers. Why does the number have to be right there? Good. I guess that sort of looks like burning woods. I don't know, but at least it's cool, and it looks really good, and especially when it's night, I think. Yep, look at that, it lights up the area, so really cool. But I just need to spend a ton of time trying to figure out what I want to put in this area to make it look really good. basically I just want to have as many plants as possible, and especially up here where the ride will sort of be moving over the ground. Here we just want shrubbery shrubbery all over. So let's actually just go ahead and fill that, and then we gotta grab trees as well. And a really neat trick if you want additional shrubs coming out of your rocks and stuff is just to lower trees down. You can also do that if you just want like different heights on the trees. Just lowering them is a really nice trick. Whoops. And also, what do we do with the station? I want to do just some sort of basic tree style building that won't pop up or fill too much in this area, because I want it to just look wild and nature-ish. I hope that makes sense. But like, yeah, there's just a ton of work to be done at this area, so I think I will cut the video here and then just get building, because watching me do this is probably a bit boring, and it is quite hard to build too much while playing at the same time. So I have to fix those trees so that we don't have any clipping trees. That does not look good. But that is a good time to end the video. So guys, thank you for tuning in to the 9th episode of Parkitect on the Haven map. And I'm a bit split right now, because I think I actually will hold the Haven park just for a tiny bit, not permanently, but I sort of want to have a look at the different what are they called, campaign mode maps, and I want to record that as well, but it is a struggle for me to record all of the time, so I might take a tiny break from this just to get in a few campaign mode videos, and once I have done that, I will surely return to the park. I don't think it will be long, because I am really enjoying this project, so I have to build a ton of stuff. But let me know if you guys want to follow a campaign adventure, and if you do, if there's any specific maps and stuff like that that we should have a look at. You guys know that way better than me, so let me know if you have any thoughts about it, and until next time, have an awesome day. Bye.